If I can have student athletes walk away from here feeling like they absolutely love this opportunity, I know that I've accomplished something.
And welcome everyone to a WCC Katz Chats. I'm Andy Katz, pleased to be joined by the new head women's basketball coach at Portland, Michael Meek. Michael, you were not at the Division I level most recently, but very successful levels below. Why do you think you are the right fit at the right time for Portland?
Oh, that's a great question. First of all, I'm just thrilled and excited for this opportunity, just a chance to work at a first-class university. I think having experiences in the area, I was at a local high school and being at George Fox, I just feel so comfortable with the Portland area. Feel established. Just feel like I've been in this area for 20 years now. So to me, I just feel this was the right place and a great new home for myself and for our family.
So often there's no correct path. There's so many different ways to get to this level. Some people will think that you have to, be an assistant or a head coach at various Division I levels before you can get an opportunity like this in a league that's become very good, very competitive. What do you think it is about your head coaching experience that has prepared you to make this jump and to take Portland to that next level and be one of those competitive teams near the top of the WCC?
I think what makes my experiences different is just having a chance to, be a freshman and high school coach, be a JV high school coach, be a varsity coach for 13 years. I feel like having the chance to develop kids from like the second, third, fourth grade and just building fundamentals in that regard, I think not enough coaches get a chance to go through those experiences nowadays. And I think that I had a chance to be at George Fox, was a great, school here in the area. Had a chance to recruit at the Division III level, which is a really a tough thing to take on, and phenomenal opportunity. But I actually love the fact I've loved every job I've been at. I could have stayed at any of them forever, and just have a chance to kind of grow like that as a coach and go through all the different kind of steps. I feel like really actually helped prepare me a little differently, I think, for this new challenge.
There's so much new fresh blood in the league on the women's side as well as the men's. What do you specifically need to do to make sure Portland is competitive and taking those steps to make sure that it can climb up to be, somewhere in that top half?
Yeah, well, I think obviously our league's fantastic. I mean, we had two teams from the West Coast Conference in the NCAA tournament, 4, I believe, in the WNIT this year, which, to me just speaks volumes to how competitive and how good this league is overall. But, the one thing I feel like we've been able to kind of do is just continue to focus on ourselves. Like, to me, I can't worry about what other schools are doing or where they're at. I just have to worry about being the best version of ourselves. So I like to not think about so much about who we're having to compete against, but maybe trying to be the best version of ourselves.
All right, so what does that look like a year from now after your first season? And we look back and say, okay, that was a Michael Meek coach team at Portland. What will that look like?
Well, to me, the effort that they play with, like that to me is imperative. I mean, you got to have a team that when you come out going, that team competes like crazy. And so that's important. To me, I want our kids to be seen as a team that's just selfless, like it's there for each other. And, so hopefully when you watch us play, it's like how we move the ball, how we share it, like how we share each other's successes and failures. Like, to me, that's what I think marks a great team, is that you can look at and you can see that team plays hard, they play together, they play smart, they're being as efficient as they can be, and probably as much as anything that compete at the defensive end. Like, I want to walk away from this season going, that team competes as well as any team we've seen all season.
Well, Michael, congratulations. I know we'll be checking you out throughout the course of the year here on the WCC. Thank you.
Thank you, Andy. Appreciate it.